What's going on, all? How goes it? Welcome back. Actually, welcome back to me, since I'm the one who hasn't been here in a little while. But internet outage over the weekend. Think we got to the bottom of it. It was also messing with my. Quality because the internet was fluctuating because AT&T's techs were jacking around and had disconnected me from the box and various things. So we are sitting in South America. All these flights are going to be in South America today. There's going to be 2 flights. I do have to go get my daughter in a couple of hours, so it's going to be a short-ish stream today. I got to be out of here by 4 o'clock, probably done streaming by 3:30. So we got a couple of hour and change flights, and we'll go from there. But we have not, in FS Hub, we've not done any flights in Colombia or landed in Colombia. I think we've flown out of Bogota before, definitely flown over it. But today, all 3 flights are in Colombia, so we are flying from, where the hell are we flying from? I'm going to have to look that up, but today, right now, we're flying from Cali, Colombia, up to Cucuta, Colombia, or Cucuta, Colombia, and then we're flying back down to Bogota. So everything in Colombia, a couple 100-mile flights each, nothing crazy, and all on Aeroconomy as well. So we're gonna make a little money. What's up, Doozy? What's going on, man? Quick before I forget about it, and guys, don't forget to if you want to ask me about it later on, for sure. Continuous Ignition has worked on a multi-leg achievement in Wolf Air on FS Hub. He put a lot of work into that, and it's basically following the Major League Baseball teams around and the flights that they would be basically chartered on, from what I gather. And like the first flights, San Diego to O'Hare, and then O'Hare back. Like it's all Major League Baseball team. He's done a lot of work on that, and it's going to be fun. I almost started flying that today, but I think I'm going to leave that for another day because the first leg is a little bit long for today's stream. So yeah, let's get rocking and rolling. If you guys are interested in Wolf Air Aviation or flying with us on FS Hub in Aero Economy, let me know, and we will get you set up in the Discord and all those things. So what's going on, all? Let's get into the plane. The only thing I've done is the pre-flight. We are in an airport that I do not have a scenery for, so we're really not even going to be doing much outside views here. I'm going to go ahead and have GSX start loading us, and we are going to get out of here as soon as possible. So, so far so good, dudes. Still waiting on the rig. Still waiting on the news on the rig. It's in pre-production, was the last I heard, and we will see what's going on. Last night I flew my first flight this week. Was Seattle to Boston. Just to make sure everything was stable. My internet got fixed on Monday morning early, and then I had a whole bunch of IRL stuff going on. I had a swim meet yesterday. I couldn't get a stream off going yesterday. I was helping do the it's been a pretty crazy week, but so far so good. Yeah, how about your week? How about your week? I know you got a exam coming up. It's gonna be crazy. All right, let's get our IRS position. Let's get our pre-flight done. Nope. That's good. Position in it. Take our left GPS, go back here, throw it in there. Nice. And back to index. Ident. In it. Route. Request our route. School is rather rough currently, but getting through it. Good, man. Good. So you'll plow through. Load the flight plan. We'll set the radios here in a minute. There is a center just north of us in the like the Panama area that's up, but we're not going to be flying towards that, but we'll at least be able to listen to it anyway. That's what the loose plan is today anyway. Flight plan request. I thought we did that already. Didn't we request it already once? Or did we already load it and I didn't? So we're Argentina Flight 101 today. A little different. Got a different livery on. And I was wanting to go Latam, but I could not find a Latam livery on the iFly manager. So we went Argentina. Semi-tanker flipped on its side on the roundabout right outside a school, spilled all of its gas. Oh my God. No idea how they even go about fixing that. They will set up storm water capture devices and soak it all up, package it all up. Hazmat teams are probably out there and doing their thing, and that's mainly how it's done. But thought of you, yeah. Don't be thinking of me with hazmat. I did that for a very short time, and I hated it. It was I've done level A entries into chlorine spills and all sorts of I couldn't stand it. But they have to bring a crane to flip the truck over. Yeah, the flipping the truck back over is the least of their worries. To be honest with you, the fact that they got gasoline in the sewers. We had one of those happen where a gasoline truck was leaking into a sewer just like that. It rolled over and it leaked into the sewer. The gasoline fumes backed up into buildings and they were causing explosions down the block. So you would look down the block and windows would just be blowing out. It was like a movie. But yeah, I mean, that's silly Bronx shit right there. But that's yeah, it gets a little nuts. But hopefully they got it contained, at least the runoff and the spill. But gasoline's, I mean, highly, highly volatile. All right, we got our departure in. Runway 34 is where we're coming in. RNAV 34 is going to be a really cool approach, I think. So, and then we're coming in on that. This transition is going to be like a double circle to land. We basically do a figure 8 over the airport, and we come around the airport, descending, and then in, and then come around and land. It's actually a really neat. I'll show you in a minute, but and then we're coming in on the Anusa 2A not Anusa at all. It's SNU 2A. SNU 2A, and we have no transition from there. Back there, and all right, I think position in it. We have our route. Let's go ahead and activate it and execute it. What's up, studio? Welcome in. Right next to the gas station, so I'm sure. Oh yeah, no, it's 100%. Actually, if it's in the gas station, it's a little bit better because some of the gas stations actually have capture, like the capture ability to do, so it doesn't run off, but not all, but some. All right, perf initialization. We are getting loaded up. 61.3 is our zero fuel weight. Is that right? Wow. Seems very low. Oh, you know what it is? It's kilograms, I'll bet. Let's, because this is a new, this is a new, where is this? Pushback ground support, refuel doors. Where do I find those? Big Rig. What's going on, man? Thanks for the 50 bits. Why that? Oh, it is in panel. Panel style. Did that come through, Big Rig? I didn't hear that. I might have to, the blurp alerts. I got another, panel style, general, metric. There we go. US. Selling OAT spell, and then 1 Bravo 28 engines. Yeah, I definitely did not hear it, but I appreciate the 50 bits. I have to, I think my alert advanced audio properties, I gotta flip these back to beacon audio mix. Keeping right. All right, so that should be good. Stream alerts. Let's go ahead and shut that off and then turn them back on so I can hear them. And then blurp alerts. Let's go ahead and shut that back off and then turn that back on. All right, let's see if that. All right, cool. I did see it come in. I didn't hear it. But thank you for the 50 bits again, Big Rig. I hope you're well. Guys, sorry about my last 2 streams have been cut off by by internet outages. So I'm hoping for better today. Like I said, my internet went out Friday night on our stream Friday night, right after Doozy and I landed in Miami. And thank you again for flying with me, Doozy. But my internet went out and it didn't come back. It did not come back until I didn't get it back until Monday morning when a AT&T tech came out. They said that their techs, when they're installing, this is handy by the way, while they're installing things, they're basically just taking wires and messing, basically like, oh, this guy's not using anything, and then they're like splicing other people's. It's crazy what he was telling me that they were doing, and I'm like, dude, really? And yeah, so it's pretty nuts what they were doing. Did I not save this? Panel style, general, U.S. system. I guess I did not save it. We are loaded up already, and I'm still here yapping. All right, let's set that now. Let's come back here. Although we do have to get the... There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. So let's make sure that all the cargo is correct. It is not. So we got to redo this just to make sure. So passengers are 131. That doesn't matter if it's metric or not. Cargo is 4,585. So 2,585. And I was wondering why we were... And 2,000. So 2,000... set payload. Fuel, I was wondering why that was so much. I was like, there's no way I didn't have that much fuel to go from Seattle to Boston. This is an hour flight. I'm like, there's no way. 13,099. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. All right, let's get our QNH set. $10.17. That can be in hectopascales since we are set up over there, since we are in South America. Okay, now. Plan fuel 13.0. And let's get our PDF of our flight plan. 4.5. And 106. And our ISA dev is 13. Cool. What is going on, all? Welcome in. I hope everybody is well. All right, let's get our see how we're looking for takeoff here. 9,000 foot runway. We should have plenty of room. We're all set there. Copy FMC data. Runway 2 is nice. Let's see if we can derate it. Flaps 5. Anti-ice on. No. Air conditioner on. Anti-ice off. Nice. What's up, Marco? Welcome in, man. How are you? Thanks for the first time chat. Thanks for saying hello. We're getting ready to get out of here. We're flying out of Cali, Colombia. We are in the 737 MAX. Argentina Flight 101 on VATSIM, and we're going to fire that up in a second. I don't know if we have VATSIM coverage right now. I don't think we do, but... So cell temp is 33. What planes do you fly, Marco? We can be derated to 2. Takeoff speeds, flaps 5. CG, we'll double check since we have been messing with our things. CG's 22. 144, 144, 146, RTO. 144, 144, 146. You fly the A320? Nice. That's the one I learned on. That was my first airliner. I enjoy that one a lot, although it has gotten a lot harder, in my opinion, to land since their landing logic update, and I believe it's more realistic, but I wouldn't know. I don't fly them in real life, but it seems more realistic, but it's definitely much touchier to land for sure. All right, let me file this flight plan on the VATSIM network. I don't know that we're going to get a auto ACARS. I don't think they do that in South America. But we are filed. All right. I guess we'll make up a transponder number. We'll go 0523. Flip that over there. We'll go ahead and transpond. Let's go ahead and set our... go to Unicom here. I don't believe we have CTAF in South America either. CTAF, and we are sitting at SKCL. Nope. It is all Unicom. So we'll be using that. We're doing an RNAV arrival, so we will not need the ILS approach things set. We're transmitting, we're receiving. We're good. All right, cool. And let's move up to our glare shield. You do fly the 737 as well? Nice, Marco. Transponder is set. Our initial speed is 146. Whoa. Couple of quick flights today. Normally I do a little bit longer flights, but today they're going to have to be quick. I got to go get my daughter. All right, back to Navigraph. Let's look at our initial altitude and the departure. We're in a valley here, 16,000 foot mountains on one side and 10,000 foot mountains on the other. We're going to have to be careful. Like the initial altitude is 13,000. Looks like 13,000. And we'll be clearing ourselves up before then, so go ahead and set traffic and weather and terrain. All right, initial takeoff runway heading. We're actually going to be on an RNAV departure right away, and we're kind of doing a circling takeoff, climbing left turn circle to take off. So it's I'll hand fly that as much as I can until we have to start doing other things. Yaw damper on. We can now go ahead and turn on our APU. People are boarded, so that's good. Let GSX prepare for boarding as well. Not that there's much to do because I did not have a scenery here for that, so. All right, yaw damper. APU start. Window heat's on. Flight altitude is set. Landing altitude is set. Flight directors can come on. I am from Chicago, Marco. I grew up right outside of Chicago, and I live outside of Chicago now, and I split time with my wife. We split time between Chicago and Nashville. How about yourself? Alright, LNAV and VNAV. LNAV and VNAV. Flight directors are on. Minimums up in... we have 2,600 minimums. That is not what I wanted at all. That's not the minimum button. What did I say it was here? 17. This is the minimum buttons that I wanted. And those minimums are 2,600. But not radio. All right, 2600 on them there, and then our altimeter is set. Auto brake is in RTO. Comm radios are set. Our doors are closed, and we're ready to go. So we are going to be pushing back. You live in Germany, in Berlin. Nice, man. Very nice. One of my bucket list places. We are going to push back. We're going to go tail right, nose left. Let's, we're not ready for that just yet, guy. Calm down. Calm down. APU is started. Let's go ahead and get our APU gen on. Let's go APU on. Ground power can come off. Now, disconnect power. Shocks can come off because the tow bar is on. We good. Be ready to rock and roll. Done with this for now. Spin this out to 20 miles, and we will spin this out to 40 miles. And that should give us a pretty good picture of what's up. All right. APU gen and bleed is on. Ground power is off. Auto throttle is armed. Let's get our fuel pumps on. We don't need center now that we don't have any fuel there. And we'll go hydraulic pumps. Anti-collision light on. Parking brake is set. Ground equipment is removed. Engine area is clear. Chocks have been removed. Secondary display unit is on the right. We can go packs off. APU on. Engine start switch to ground as soon as we get started pushing. We're off. 25 minutes into the stream, and we are pushing back. Let's see how it goes. What I wanted to do was 133.0 is what we'll listen to just to have some yapping going on. And we will just listen to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where the hell are they taking us, guy? Where are you going? Don't be killing us. Yeah, this airport is terrible. I wish there's a payware, I guess, for this one, but I wasn't. I didn't find it until actually I probably wasn't going to buy it anyway. These are Aeroconomy jobs, so I may never come back here, and so I don't want to buy a bunch of airports that I'm not going to use. I didn't see a free O anywhere, so. All right, let's get our engine 2 motor in, and we will get it going. Probably should have double-checked VATSIM to make sure nobody was anywhere near me, but there is not. All right, engine number 2 coming up. Probably just going to fire up both engines here. We're pretty close. Welcome in, everybody. Guys, once again, last day I didn't get a chance to thank anybody because my internet went out and it abruptly ended the stream. Thankfully, it waited until we at least landed in Miami. I didn't even get a chance to taxi in, but I do appreciate everybody who has come in and dropped with all of the various things. Marco, thank you very much for the follow. Right along those same lines, MG Lickman followed last stream. Scotty Tuhati, as always, thank you for the raid. He came in, raided, and then 10 minutes later my stream went kaput. So I appreciate that. Big Rig, thanks for the 50 bits. Big Rig's been coming in and dropping bits for many streams now, and I really appreciate it. Always appreciate it. But I do appreciate all of the support, and even if I didn't get to thank you because of 2 internet outages on 2 separate nights, Friday and Saturday both. Couldn't believe it, actually. Internet is not something that I've had. It's a very new thing that I've had to worry about. I have a gig up and a gig down, and it's very frustrating when you're paying for that service and you have that service and you're used to that service, and then you start having issues. So, all right. Left is clear, right is clear. Let's go ahead and start our, get our flaps coming down here. Marco, thanks again for the follow. You're edging us right close to 1,000 right now. We are very close to 1,000. Should be coming down to flaps 5. Good to go. Let's get engine number 1 motoring. I see that he's got our disconnect pin, our steering wheel disconnect pin. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. See ya. We'll be taxiing out via Golf to Alpha. Whoops. I don't know what that button was, but I accidentally pushed it. Hopefully it's not the incinerate the airplane button, because that would be terrible. That would be terrible. All right, engine number 1 is coming up. I always enjoy, I've been trying to fly out of South America. I have not done this much, and when we have done it, it's been at night, so I'm actually happy. That's one of the reasons why I picked the South American flights, because they were quick. There were durations that were going to work for today, and I just don't fly in South America enough, because for whatever reason, I have not done it enough, and I'm actually want to do it a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm going to tighten that into 10. Just because we do have a lot of terrain around, so we can look at it over and make sure it's good. But all right, engine number, that's stabilizing. We're all good. Let's continue down the checklist here. Engine start switches, they're good to go. Generators 1 and 2. Probe heat is on. They're automatic. Engine wing and anti-ice not needed. And packs back to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed off. APU off. Engine start switches to continuous. Flaps are set. Elevator trim is set. Flight controls. All good. Recall. Lower display units moved over, and our taxi lights are on, and our runway turnoff lights are on. Probably not required, but it's a little hazy. Let's go. We're off. Two flights. We're doing this one and flying up to Cucuta. Cucuta, and then we're flying back down to Bogota, right to city of Bogota right after that. So. Yup. Capital of Colombia. Yeah, this airport's pretty brutal, texture-wise. Let's keep the ground speed down, guy. Calm down. Very light. We were going to be very, very heavy, and now we're very, very light, because I figured out the kilograms issue. All right, we got terrain up. We got weather up over there, even though it's in op. My flight from Seattle, Washington to Los Angeles, smooth landing. Nice, man. Nice. That was there's a couple of them that that was one of the flights. I was either going to do LA to O'Hare, because they had Aeroconomy had a great paying job from LA to O'Hare, and I always enjoy flying out of LA. I still have yet to fly out of LA since Doozy gifted me the damn scenery. I got to get over there and do that on stream. I've checked it out, but I've not flown out of there yet. You like the Alaska plane? Oh yeah, the Alaskans. Yeah, they're nice. They are nice. The Eskimo on the back or whatever. All right, do I have this set up right? I don't know. I don't know if I have that. I don't think I have this. All right, I don't know. This is a run-up area. I don't know why I'm over here. My bad. Weather looks a little salty. All right, let's get our head in the game here. Let's get our head in the game. We're getting ready to get out of here. Fuel flow. Reset then rate. De-ice not needed. Cabin lights good. Flight instruments are all good. Our glare shield is all good. Don't know why I thought we were going to be climbing out and then doing a 180-degree turn. I guess oh, you know what? I was looking at the chart. That's why. And not what we're actually doing. We're leaving on runway 2, which is the winds are favorable here. So, okay, cool. Landing lights on. Runway turnoff lights on. Taxi light can come off. We're continuous there. Wing light can come on. Transponder is transponding. And we have no ATC available. Let's double check VATSIM. Make sure nobody's coming in behind us before I get on this airport in the middle of nowhere. All right. We are on Unicom. And I don't even know what the hell we're calling this airport when it comes to communications. Cali? Bonilla? Aragon. I'm going to call it Aragon. Aragon traffic, Argentina 101. We're lining up runway 2. Well, we're departing runway 2. We'll be taking off on the Taluna 1 Bravo departure to the north. Aragon traffic. All right, let's go. Downward pressure to make it easier to steer. Engines are looking good. 80 knots, thrust set. Knots. Come back on the steering. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Alright, autopilot on here. Let it do its thing. I think we're We're going to spin this out to get us out to 20 miles so we can see what's up. What's up, Yassine? Welcome in. Yeah, I remember you. You haven't been in? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everybody's well, guys. Thanks for everybody for popping in. We're just taking off from Cali, Colombia. There's a very short flight up to Cucuta, Colombia, and then we'll be continuing on to Bogota. So I got to clean up the flaps here. We're all good. Runway turn-off lights can come off. We'll leave the continuous ignition on for now. Step out of the aircraft and see what we're looking like. Not much to see. Flying through a thunderstorm at this point. It's a nice livery. It's the first time I'm flying this one. Welcome in all. Welcome in. About to do the opposite of short, EDFF to IAD. Nice, man. In the 380. Nice. Is that an Aeroconomy job, Deuce? I debated a couple of A380. There was a couple of pretty short A380 cargo jobs that were coming in. Oh, APL, gotcha. I haven't flown an APL job in a long time. I'm probably thrown out of Delta, honestly. It's probably been at least a month. All right. 320 miles. Our flight, the entire flight in flight time is an hour and 6 minutes of air time. So, oh, nice breakout. Look at that. I love flying in South America, man. I don't know why I don't do it more. I really don't. Yeah. EDF is Frankfurt. Yep. I know. I just flew out of Munich. Well, I tried to fly out of Munich the other day. I was going to do Munich, a long haul Munich to something. And Sleepless Bee Flying. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate you. We're up 11,000 feet. We can go ahead and shut off the landing lights. Runway turn-off lights are on. Wing light can come off. Continuous ignition can come off. We can go ahead and continue up to our cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. Gotta make sure that we actually pass 13,000 and it didn't capture. That's our top of climb right there, about 60 miles away, and then our top of descent is only about 100 miles from there, so quick flight. I struggled to choose where to fly on Aeroconomy, or else I would fly on it more. Yeah, no, I hear you. Frankfurt in Germany. I've been to Frankfurt this year. Nice. Nice. Welcome in all. Make sure nobody's yapping over on Instagram. Appreciate everybody. If anybody's in over on Instagram, thank you. I'm supposed to have an integrated chat here, but I don't know if it's working, so I apologize if it is or isn't. I'm not seeing anything if anybody is yapping. But all the other ones are. What have you been up to, Yassine? How's it going, man? I think we're good. I think we're Got all of our things going. Discord has worked. Our flight has departed. Oh, Sconce is in the air too. He's JFK. He flew out of JFK going somewhere. Captain's weather, he says. What the hell liver is he flying? Southwest. What is he got going here? This is a crazy livery. Guys, if you are flying along, you want to, or if you're flying and doing your own flying, feel free to join our Discord. Exclamation point Discord should get you the link, and then, you know, post pictures of your flights, post pictures of what you're doing, whether it's IRL, sim, you know, flight sim, racing sims, whatever. I just put in the Discord the other day, guys. My new racing wheel came in, and I'm taking up sim racing. My new racing wheel came in, and it's looking pretty slick. I cannot wait to try it out. It's this one right here. I paid quite a bit for it. It's supposed to be top of the line, and yeah, should work out pretty well. I'm hoping it does what it says it's going to do. It was a $2,000 wheel. I bought it on eBay. Best in Toys R Us right there. All right, let's get this squared away. Same name, Marco. Nate Wolf 49 should be the. Yep, Nate Wolf 49 should be the name. I just posted a reel the other day about some simnanigans where a plane malfunctioned and I almost plummeted. No, the other one was we did plummet. When Nashville disappeared and I was playing Minecraft, that was a good time. Sleepless, welcome in, man. I hope you're well. Thanks everybody for coming in. We'll be at top of climb here in another 40 miles, and then not long after that we'll be starting down, and then I think our approach into Cucuta is going to be pretty awesome. Gons, how are you? We were just talking about you. What were your ears ringing, sir? You can't find me? Yeah, it's I mean it is Nate Wolf 49. I mean, do this, Marco. Go to my website. Hang on. Go to my website, and then from there, my Instagram should be there. Might be the easiest way to do it. It's the Nate Wolf on that's right. Nate Wolf 49. Nate Wolf 49 was taken. I couldn't use it, so yeah, somebody else. Very good, Marco. Been a bit of an oddball week. Yeah, no, it's my weekend. My weekend was oddball. I was out of internet. I'm good. I was out of internet for the entire weekend from Saturday night when the stream died, when Doozy was flying along with me. Thank God we had just landed in Miami, and we caught the end of the VATSIM event, which was a lot of fun. We landed in Miami, and then my internet basically it crashed, and the tech couldn't come until Monday morning. It wasn't up until about 11 o'clock on Monday. I had a whole bunch of stuff to catch up with on Monday, and then yesterday I just didn't feel like streaming. I was helping out, trying to get some other stuff done, and had a whole bunch of IRL things to try and get done. Then a swim meet last night. Today I got to get my daughter from swim at 5, go get her, And then tomorrow there's another swim meet. I don't know. Tomorrow's going to be another short-ish stream. Hopefully we can find some flights similar to the ones we're doing today, or do one 2 to 3 hour flight. But she's got another swim meet tomorrow at 5 that I'll have to leave here by 4 as well. And then this weekend I'm heading down to Tennessee, and I won't be back until... don't get me started on tech issues. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm heading down to Tennessee to hang out with my wife for the weekend. It's our anniversary on Tuesday, and we'll be... I won't be back up here until next Tuesday evening late. And then Wednesday, hopefully we'll get back to regularly scheduled programming, and next Wednesday I'll be... I do have my daughter... I do have my daughter next week from Wednesday to next, so we'll be back to regularly scheduled stuff, but it is very frustrating, Sconce. I hear you, man. Like, the stuff, what works fine one day and then not the next, and it does get frustrating for sure. Friday, it's National Day in Germany. Oh, Marco, Sconce is actually in Germany as well. Sconce, Marco Sconce, welcome in. Got a lot of Europeans that pop in, and I appreciate it. I enjoy that we can all get along here. Completely reinstalled, and you're on SU4 beta now. Really? Today's update fixed a lot of WASM issues. Today's SU4 beta, or today's, as far as the sim is flying, pun intended. Your SU4 update, or the sims, did the sim get an update today? I didn't know that they did, if they did. It was a little bumpy. There's Marco. Thanks for the follow over on Instagram as well. Appreciate it. I don't know why my integrated chat is not working, guys. I apologize for that. I'm supposed to have an integrated chat on Beam, which is where all of it is coming from, so I'm not quite sure why that is not working as intended, or if I'm doing something wrong, which is very possible as well. Supports unified chat. Supports unified viewer count. I don't have any of them. It's not even showing that there's viewers over there. Funny. Instagram for me is pretty new. Kick I stream on almost always as well, but I don't. If things kick off, if you will, it's fine. If not, that's okay too. First day of the month. Happy October all. It's only the 777s now that don't work, but I'll survive without it. SU4 beta had an update. Gotcha. And see, I fly the 777s quite a bit. Like off stream, I fly the 777s quite a bit because that's usually what I do. It's either the 777 or the 350 for my long hauls. So yeah, that would I can't go over to SU4 until can't go over there until it's squared away. What time is it in Chicago? It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So this is my normal stream time on almost all days. Occasionally Fridays and Saturdays I'll do a night stream. Sometimes Mondays I'll do a night stream, but almost this is my normal time for streaming all above and beyond. Genuinely not my week for flying. Yesterday and today was chaos. Yeah, I'm sure, man. It sounded like your IRL. It was chaos IRL too. that's crazy? It's not crazy. It's just the way it is. You guys have different time zone, man. Your day is over. Mine's halfway through. It's lunchtime. It is crazy. It's like I have a buddy, a very good friend in Australia, and we're always yapping back and forth. And it's like literally when he's gonna get up like in 2 hours, he goes to work for tomorrow. Like his day is tomorrow already, and he's getting up during my streams and usually pops in here. All right. So when you do a night stream, you have to go to school. Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, if I do a Friday night or Saturday night stream, usually my night streams, Mondays I'll do a night stream every once in a while, but sometimes I'll do a 12-hour stream and I'll just roll it. I'll roll it. This is pretty much my gig here. So this is what we are at cruise altitude. We'll let people get up and use the restrooms quick. And then we are going to start our way down here shortly. Oh, you were in New York this summer? Marco, where'd you go? I worked in New York for 20 years before I retired. Where did you, Phoenix, welcome in over on the Instagram side of things. Sorry if I don't catch your chats right away. I get no alerts, nor do I have my integrated chat workings. Yesterday was chaos in the sky. Today we had a broken pushback tug and got delayed. It waited for another. It broke as we started pushing, so we were stuck. Oh, dude, yeah, that's not good. What, did they shear the pin, sconce, or was it something else? Did they try to push it too tight? Make too tight of a turn? Those pushback tugs are, Oh, the tug itself died. Yeah, that's a problem. Not really many tow trucks running around the airport either. They got to be towed off, and yeah, I've had a few of those where it's, been a problem, and managers are freaking out. Everybody's, it's crazy. Like the ramp managers are going nuts, and they want everything done. I mean, I know why, but it's funny how excited everybody gets, all ramped up. They're like crazy. It's like, dude, no one is dying here. Calm down. We're going to be fine. The only thing dead here is the pushback tug. There is nobody's throwing kids at you out of the windows. Yeah. Thanks for that channel redemption, Marco. Thanks for the redemption of stretch. Kick, stretch. Okay. We got to get ourselves configured for landing. Not configured, but set up to... All right, hey. Show the landing. Yeah, and our tail is blocking the taxiway, so ground was on our case. Yeah, I mean, what can you do, though? That's the funny thing. It's like, you let them be on your case, but it's like, what do you want me to do, guy? You want me to power off with the tug still attached to me? Like, what would you like me to do? Flying with Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Complete chaos, yeah. All right, what is our QNH over here? 14. 10-14. All right, so that's set. We are going to be coming in on runway 34. Wait a minute. There we go. Right now, it is dry. Winds are variable at 6. It says 10 degrees at 8 knots, though. 010 at 8 is what the METAR says. Outside air temperature is 34 Celsius. And QNH 1014. We're going to go flaps 30. Air conditioners on. Anti-ice off. And let's see how long the runway is here. Very small airport. It's only a 7,000-foot runway. So, we'll go auto brakes dose. I didn't turn off RTO before. How's it going, flying? How are you? Sure everything is looking good. Yeah. Eater, hi. So this approach is going to be pretty cool, I think. Questionable ops, as Scott says. Questionable ops. We're coming in off of coming in from over here on the descent. We're hitting the VOR here, and then we come in this way, descend, and then this way, and then down. 7,000-foot runway landing. RNAV approach. I gotta watch these speed constraints. 160. There's a lot of speed constraints here, so we'll be very slow making all of these turns with mountains on both sides of us and everything that South America has to offer. It's gonna be awesome. Cucuta is on the border. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, it's literally like, I think this river is the border. Yeah, it's the Venezuela and Colombia right here. Yep. These mountains are in Venezuela. This mountain is in Colombia, so we are right there. Your cat is watching too. South America has it. They really do. They really have some great stuff. Top of descent's right there. I am going to, because I always forget this. Let me get rid of our overlay here. SKCC. And we will do our pictures, as Scott calls them. Draw some nice things for some situational awareness. And we are going to be coming in on runway 34. And runway 34's reciprocal is 159. Back to legs. Let's go make sure that these are up there. And they are. Nice. We're going to be going all the way down to 7,070 feet. Runway is at 1020. All right, missed approach. Follow ATC instructions, otherwise maintain RVFP track, climbing to 6,000 to Cucuta VOR for holding. Missed approach requires a minimum climb gradient of 5 degrees. Transition level is 1900. Transition altitude is 18,000. Secretary of Aeronautical Authority operational authorization required. I think I got that before the stream. I think I got that squared away. And then RF required procedure usable from sunrise to sunset only. No night landings here, guys. None. This is sick. This is gonna be great. Straight in landing, runway 34 is 2,600 feet. It's going to be good. Let's see how our arrival is going to be. We're coming in right over the mountains, 17,000, 13,000, and 10,000. 17, 13, and 10 at 15. We got to be at 6. Let's say we're going to call this a hard 6 above the airfield. And then as we're coming around, yeah, 160, we got to be below 160 knots this whole approach. And then they have the hard 409. Yeah, 409 is at 2,000. So let's make that hard worth 2,000. And then 1,600, I'm going to make that. I should be flying it by hand by then, but we'll call it that. There's bad weather in Cucuta real life. Oh, yeah? All right. Well, I'm here for it. Doesn't look that bad up there, but it is a... Doesn't look too terribly bad. Nothing we can't handle at questionable ops and Wolf Air yet. Look at flight radar. I mean, I'm looking at the weather on. I have the radar up on Navigraph, and I'm not seeing anything suspect. Maybe there is, but well, the nice thing about my in-op, weather radar in this plane right now is that you don't see the weather when you get there anyway. So you just have to see, you have to visualize it. Let me look at Sconce's METAR page that he sent me. What the... Get a picture. Let's get a picture of what we're doing here. SC... What is it? Where the hell are we going anyway? SKCC. Visibility is 10 nautical miles. This is all, I mean, there's some clouds, but it's scattered. The METAR doesn't show bad weather. Yeah, the METAR doesn't show bad weather. No ceiling, visibility 10 kilometers, 10 knot wind, VFR conditions. This is all real world. Scattered clouds at 4,000. Runway 3 is favorable. Is that what that's showing? Sconce, is runway 3 is favorable? But 3 is very, very short. We're not doing that. Yeah, runway 3 is this one. Although it's only 1,000 feet shorter, but I think we'll be all right. It's actually not 1,000 feet shorter. It's the same. 3 might be preferred. Winds relative to the runway. Okay. We might want to come in on 3 then. Let's look at that approach. 3 doesn't even have an approach. That must be due to terrain, huh? .34 is longer. It's 1,000 feet long. What am I looking at then? All right, we're going to stick with what we had then. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, you got that runoff area in the back there. Is that what the... It's South America. Got to get those visual approaches in, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at that chart, Marco. It's saying that the runway is 6,060 feet, and the runway and the other one is 6,316 feet. But there is a an overrun area in the back. Obstacles on runway 3 approach, but there is no runway 3 approach here, so we'll stick with what we got. That's what we got plugged in. It's going to be fun anyway. All right. Did I miss anybody? Welcome in all. Everybody's good. Go ahead and get this thing out of your face so you can see what the hell's going on here. Take a couple of peeks outside the cockpit. I think we're making a couple $1,000. Nothing crazy here. We're definitely not crushing the bank account today. $1,970 in Aeroconomy, and then we're going to continue on, and we're going to fly from SKCC down to, wait a minute. Why would it? No, all right, we're good. And then we're going to fly back down to Bogota, which is, I believe we were over here, I think, and flew up this way, and then be doing, that's our loose plan. So my internet issue was also my problem with YouTube not getting enough feed for a 1440 stream. I'm gonna double check that at the end, but YouTube was knocking down to a 720p stream, which was very frustrating because I did not understand why that was. But it should be 1440 in Twitch and YouTube again, so we'll see how it goes. But we ended up the month, guys. I think we were top 35 for uptime on Beam. We were on all the channels on the streaming platform Beam. I think we were either 33 or 35 the last time I looked. I did not get to count anything yesterday, so but yeah, we were in the top 30. Cali is South Bogota. I got you. No ATC, man. Top of descent's coming up in about 40 miles. I think this runway might be shorter than LaGuardia. And I believe we're going to have to back taxi when we get down there. Does not look like any taxiways whatsoever, and then the gates are going to be back at the intersection of the two runways. Our QNH changed. Double check that. It did. 010 at 10. Kind of excited for this approach, guys. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. So our filed flight plan is all messed up from what we're flying right now. Did we screw something up somewhere? Stand by. We're on the path. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why it's not Navigraph. What's going on, Gran? Welcome in. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It didn't. We're like way north of where we were coming in, but I mean we're on the plane is doing the right thing according to SimBrief. We're flying the right route, but Navigraph has us way north. Yeah, the flight plan's all created on SimBrief through Aeroconomy as well. But I also redid my flight plan a couple of times, so I don't know if that's what jacked it up. But I mean, all of our waypoints look to be legit. ESNIT, EJA, ESNIT, and then D172. That's the arrival waypoints. EJA. Yeah, they're different. I don't know why. I don't know why they're different, honestly. As long as they don't run us into terrain, doesn't really matter to me. That's what matters. Yeah, Navigraph does that. Yeah, no, all's well. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for the first time chat. We're getting ready to descend into Cucuta, Colombia. Right on the Venezuelan border. Amidst the 16 and 13,000 feet mountains. Levitech's predictions have started. Be warned that I am not going for style points here. If I have to slam it, I will. It's going to be RNAV and visual approach, and I am not going to be gentle. I'm going to try to be as gentle as I can, but we're going to land. Chatty Badger, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, or restart the flight. How goes it, man? This is 24, yep. Yes, sir, it is 2024. Yeah, I don't hate flying down here, man, at all. There's not really much ATC on anywhere other than Europe right now, which I guess there is some ATC on. I could have caught some ATC up in the States, but that's all right. I gotta fly in South America sometime. All right, we're on descent. Heading down. Well, that's no good. There's a power outage in the building. In my building. And I'm not affected so far. So if the stream goes out, I apologize. Apparently there's a power outage in the building. The elevators are out of service. But I live in that building, and I have power right now, here. So I don't know what's going on. Interesting. But if they kill my power to repair it, that's where I went, guys. Good to think you're running off the stream off a backup generator, yeah. Hawks Girl, hello. Just start your at-home APU, yeah. The APU out on the balcony. Should work. So Sconce, with this, as we're coming down, would you be full flaps at 150 knots? No MSFS can be. All right. Sconce, would you be at full flaps at 150 knots, even though you're not? I mean, you're maneuvering. I mean, you're going to be maneuvering speed. We're going to be really tight, no? It's giving me constraints. Max 160, max 160. I mean, you got to be at least flaps 25 there, no? Or not? Some pretty nasty mountains here. 17,000 feet there. Above 7. Okay, so we're, yeah, it's 150 is fast for full flaps. Flaps 25 or 30. Go manual speed and bug the flap speeds on the speed tape. Okay, cool. 10-4. 10-4, sir. Who else is flying today? Like Boozy's up. Menburgers is up. And what? The hell's Ibanez doing his job? I was gonna go 30, Sconce, unless you recommend otherwise. Or was that your little indication to set my But I do have to be. It is a short runway. Should I go 40? 30 is fine for most. All right. Cool. All right, Marco. Sounds good. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming in and thanks for the follow. And we got a couple of... Mm, that would be like it. Not really sure what flight plan we follow, to be honest. The flight plan that I had filed, I don't know. Interesting. I did change it a couple times, so I don't know if that was the deal, but... The slick livery. I like the basic liveries, man. I really do. Oh, I'm gonna need a snack, I think. Get your predictions in, guys. I'm also going to start a channel point prediction if anybody is interested on the Twitch side of things. We will break the landing rate. 202.01 is the benchmarks. Feel free to gamble your channel points away. I don't really have a ton of things to spend them on anyway, so currently still trying to figure out what would be good for those. Thanks for the sub over on YouTube, whoever did. Appreciate you. If your alert did not come through, it's because you are set to private. This airport is in this valley right here. These mountains, I believe, are in Venezuela. These are in Colombia. We're going to be making a turn down this way here soon, and then it's going to be cool. It might be the next range. We might be going one more range over. I'm going to go ahead and go put terrain up there. Tighten this up a little bit. You guys will start to see the picture that we have going on here. We're coming into the airport, flying out, around, back, and then in. So it's like literally a figure eight. Not quite a figure eight, but no, I think we are going to make our turn and start descending in through these mountains here. Transition altitude is 18,000, so go ahead and flip over here in a second. Throw out some boards. Seatbelt signs can come on. Actually, I had them on already. I did the right thing, man. And you were... Very well. Welcome back. All right, we do need to, when we hit this Cucuta VOR, like right over the airfield, we need to start slowing down immediately. By the time we hit 403, we got to be at 160 knots. I got the boards out, man. What the hell? All right, one more time. Missed approach, ATC instructions, otherwise maintain RVFP track, climbing to 6,000 to CUC VOR for holding. So... yeah, we're basically just making a very tight turn back to right over the airfield and hold there at 6,000 feet. And then reapproach. I thought I threw that in there as a hard 10, but then did I mess with? No, I think we're good. I let it be. All right. Under 10,000, landing lights on. Crazy, they just built cities in the middle of these valleys. Nuts. My tech review, what's going on? Yep, Columbia ops. Questionable ops. Airport's right there. So we come in. Pretty sure we go out this way, around, next to this mountain, around, then back, and then down, I believe is how it... and there's terrain on all sides of this. These are... this one's a 3,000-foot mountain. Over here is up to 10. And then over here we have threes, fours, and sixes. So should be good. The good news is nothing crazy ever happens. This is the first leg, my tech. Yep. Coming into Cucuta. Cucuta? How do you say that? I know you're not Colombian, but you know a hell of a lot more Spanish than I do. Yeah, we're going to be landing on this runway right here. This way. So. What a spaghetti mess this looks like. Why are we so fast right now? Cucuta. That's what I thought it was. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, 250. As soon as we get down below 250, I'm dropping the slats. The boards are all the way out. All right, slats are coming down. I'm gonna go ahead and go flaps 2. We gotta be, all these turns are gonna be at 160 knots. So we need to start slowing down to that. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves in some pretty serious stuff. The VREF of, no, the VREF's down there, that's why. Slow down to the flap speed, it's slower than the speed restriction? Yeah. $160 is, there we go. All right, got it. Oh, you're right about there. All right, 160 knots all the way around to 150 on the, at 407 is where we, our next slow. Took the day to do groceries, get home in time, and try to join if, don't know if you want it. I have to go get my daughter at 5, so I'll be, this'll be, I don't know if I'll be flying anything tonight, honestly. I have some running around to do tonight, so I don't know that that's going to work, but I hope to be back tomorrow for a short stream as well. Questionable ops on stream, sconce. Like we're sticking to the path. I think we're right at 160. Speed constraint is max 160. 3,000. We're supposed to be mandatory of 3,000 right now. Why are we not? Because it says 3,000. 3,000's at 405. All right, we're all right. That's just above 3,000 is what. Con Air, but not with Nicolas Cage, yes. I need more coffee, man. What the hell? This is gold. A lot more fun than gliding in on ILS. Yeah. All right. See if anybody's around on a rat sim. I don't believe they are. Camilo Daza. Camilo Daza Tower, Argentina 101. We're entering a right downwind for runway 34, RNAV Alpha. Full stop. Camilo Tower. Camilo Daza. All right, 3,000. Our altitude checks out. That's the airport, but we're actually landing on this runway right here. We're going to be making a right turn and doing another one of those teardrop turns that we just did and landing on this runway. We got to be at 150 here. There's some questionable payable cargo boxes in the hold. Got to butter it. All right, fair enough. It's a crazy sick approach. I like it. Oh, no, that was the reciprocal of the runway we're landing on. I thought we were landing on this runway. We're actually landing there. We're almost flying a reverse, almost flying the reverse, just a 180 it. Pablo. Oh, some Pablo cargo boxes. Oh, yeah, we got to be careful. Terrain does not look good, man. All right. Get our head in the game. Down to 150. I don't think we can go to 15. Yeah, we can't go to 15 just yet.
Approaching minimums.
Yeah, we're not landing yet.
Minimums.
Minimums. Do not land. Doing great. Just keep speed in check and you'll be fine. All right. Fair enough. $2,500 on the constraint here. 150 speed is good. One, one, two. So that's 2, 4. Let's call it 1.5, 1.5. It's 3 miles. 409 is 6 miles. 408 is going to be 6 miles out. When we get there, the gear's coming down.
1,000. Minimums.
Minimums again. All right. Gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25.
Minimums.
Flaps 30. There's the runway. My aircraft.
1,000.
Gears down. Flaps are 30. Speed brakes set.
$1,000. $500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Way off center line, but all right. 183. Well, they showed this as a turnaround. Yeah, there is an overrun area. Okay. Well, we made it. 19 knots. No wonder I got blown around. Can you have your chicken dinner? Yeah, you can. Camilo Daza Tower, Argentina 101. We'll be back taxiing runway 34 to the terminal. Camilo Daza Tower. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yo. Damn wildebeests out here. They're your next passengers. They're going on to Bogota, are they? That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Wildebeest brisket. All right, so Bravo's here right after the interchange and or the intersection. This is a nice little spot in the country, in the world here. Camilo Daza Tower, Argentina 101 is vacated runway 34, taxiing to the gate via Bravo. Now I got to do this approach in low vis. Yeah, that's how the last one. Were you up the other night when we did that approach into, I don't even remember where the hell, Quito, Ecuador. We did that approach. Were you up for that? All right, we're off the runway here. Let's get. I'm so zoomed in right now. Get our APU on. That can come off. That can come off. Wing light can come off. Runway turn-off lights can come off. Taxi light needs to come on. Landing lights can come off. Strobes need to go to. Did I not turn the strobes on? I thought I did. I'm down here, and I think we're good. Off. And yeah. So we're gonna go over to gate number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yeah. Oh, the Epic group flight. No, it was a couple before that, Sconce. We had a Quito, Ecuador at night, low visibility. At night, low visibility, and it was a crazy approach. It was nuts. 0 suitable parking spots, so okay, we'll just take gate 3 then. That's fine. And if they're all just not acceptable, then we'll just take that. There is a payware, I guess, for this airport, but I did not grab it. I don't know that I'll ever be back here. I might. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was good. It was at night, mountains on both sides. Very similar to this, but I think tighter. You would have enjoyed it. Quito, Ecuador. I don't remember the. No, I looked on it, Sconce. There was no freeware. There was a. It looked like the only. Yeah, it looked like only payware for both of them. I don't think we're gonna get a jet bridge here. Pushback tugs in the way. What are you telling me to do, guy? All right, this is good enough. Sorry, I assumed your gender. That's a woman. I guess I assumed it again. I have the V Pilots design Bogota. It's a good one. Oh yeah, nice. All right. Let's go ahead and cut engine number 1. And I did not turn on our APU, so that's why everything died. Taxi light can come off. That's off. Anti-collision light can come off. APU. All right, cool. Get our. Oh, I definitely have time for one more flight. Absolutely. We timed this well today. Connect. Here. I don't think that they're, I don't believe that our jet bridges are going to work for us.
This parking is too small for your aircraft. This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Boarding is requested. Ground power can come on. APU can come off. Leaving our strobes to steady, or our position lights to steady, and our logo lights on, because we are going to do a quick turn and get out of here. Cycle the flight directors off and off. Auto throttle off.
You will not see passengers visually.
Cool. B pilots design Bogota. All right, cool. Yeah, Bogota I could see myself going back to for sure. All right, let's see how we did. This was a crazy awesome flight. I enjoyed it. Yeah, see, this was our filed flight plan, at least the one that I had loaded into here. Upload these two pictures. And then, yeah, we came out, and then for whatever reason, I don't know why we went over here. This is the flight plan that was loaded into the plane. And then we came in this way. So, not really sure what's up. But we flew the RNAV Alpha. Hit all the speed constraints, so we stayed pretty good. And then I took it over probably right around here as soon as I saw the runway. And we were a little bit high. But we chased it back down. I landed off center. Wow, that looks like I'm off the runway. I don't think I was that far off the runway. Was I that far off the runway? I'm going to have to go back and look at that. I mean, I knew I was left, but I didn't realize I was that far off. But 180, oh, that says it's not legal either. I could have swore there were lines down the runway a little further, but I don't know. All that said, for an RNAV approach that was very wonky, I'm pretty happy with that. These trackers use an average between 2 data points. I read a bit on them. Oh, all right. Gotcha. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. We'll go ahead and complete the flight here. Let the people get off the plane. Les, what's going on, man? Sitting in Quito, SEQM right now. Your 777 is all loaded up with crates marked Colombia, Oregon, Oregano. Can't believe the money they're paying me to haul the spices to Newark. Nice, man. Nice. I need more coffee before we get too crazy here. But I'm going to go ahead and unload all of our things. I'm actually heading down. Les, that's funny. We were just talking about Quito. Let's take a look at our logbook. Boeing 737 MAX 8. They gave us a 183. It was an hour and 9-minute flight. We got paid for landing rate manager. Another Wolf Air flight. I'm sorry, we got paid for Aeroconomy. That's $88,000 in the bank. And we're moving on. Let's before I forget it, let's take the next job. Job, if you will. And that is from SKCC, which where we're at, and we're going up to or down to Bogota. That was fun, Sconce. Thanks for your help, by the way. Let's plan this one on SimBrief. We'll try to do this only once. And we're going to be the continuation. We're actually going to fly right over. Nice. All right, we're going to be Argentina 102. And we're going to give it another few minutes. Go 45 to give us some time to deboard and reboard. And fuel planning, we'll take an extra 15 minutes. We'll just do 10. Nobody's around here, so. And then text entries, same. Oh, you know what it was? I wonder if I planned it and then did a route calculator to avoid segments and then replanned it again. I'll bet you that's what it was. That's probably what the discrepancy was. I'll bet you. If things are complicated on the arrival, it'll reduce the automation, much more in control and manual. Nice. I like it. All right, this one's only going to give us another $2,000, but we're knocking some jobs out while we can, and I'm enjoying it. So, and then I might set up a little bit of a medium haul. Maybe we'll do that on the stream if we knock this out. Maybe we'll set up a medium haul, take off, and then I'll end the stream and go get my daughter. But we'll take off. We'll be mid-flight for the next flight anyway. Nate Reth, what's going on, Skaith? How's it going, bro? How you been? Well, what's up with the name change, man? But welcome in. Hope you're well. It's been a while. Yeah, this is only a 50-minute flight, 50 minutes, so this is even less than, even with the flying around a little bit for the arrivals and stuff, it's still only a 50-minute airtime flight, so that's good. Aeroconomy bank account right now is $88,000. We're gonna hopefully push that over. I'm hoping to push that over 100 today. We'll see how it goes. Our flight plan loaded in over in FS Hub. We have to disconnect from VATSIM. Kids got a hold of the account? Gotcha. That'll happen. That will happen. Reconnecting as there, and then we need to pre-file. All right, Navigraph's up to date. Heading down to Bogota. You have to wait. Yeah, so you can only do it like once every 30 days or something like that, right? Looks like a VOR departure. Then our arrival into Bogota is going to be runway 14 right. And we'll do an RNAV again. Why the heck not? It looks pretty basic though. It's nothing crazy. Nice. All right, got that set up. I did pre-file, I believe. Let's double check. Somebody just spawned in here. Yeah, we're good. We did file. We're good there. Got that set. We can get rid of that. We can do PDF. Optimum flight level is 340. Let's go ahead. It sounds like everybody's deboarded. Been a while since I could catch you. Took a promotion at work and been traveling. Gotcha, man. Congratulations on the promotion. For you. You were in Hanover Park last week, dude? It's like, that's right here. That's like literally about 25 minutes from my house. Straight up 59. All right, we are taking 142 people this time. Let's clear this all out. 142 people. We're taking 4,970 pounds of cargo, so we'll go 2,970 in the back. Got there for a class and lost power for 3 hours. Oh, God. And then 2,000 in the front. Set the payload. That's good. Fuel is 12,696. No fuel in the center tanks. Let's go ahead and set the fuel. We are already, for the most part, powered up. We're going to go ahead and have GSX start the loading process.
Small for your aircraft. This parking is too small for your aircraft. Boarding requested.
And let's get ourselves squared away. We don't need to do position. Ident, position, and knit is all good. Let's do our route. Request. What are you doing now, Nate? What are you working on? Is that I'm assuming it was a training class for the new job, or? All right, we are Argentina 102. Come on, man, where's this flight? All right, flight plan request is in. Go ahead and get our departure. We are runway 34, same runway we landed on. We are departing on the Tora 2A and our Torat. And back here, our arrival into Bogota will be 14 right, RNAV, runway 14 right, RNAV 14 right, Doppler 4E. Doppler is the transition, and it does not look like. All right, we're in there. Zero fuel weight. Reserves are... went to training full time to get trained on a piece of equipment so you can teach others. Oh, I got you. Out of service van and out of a service van and into an SUV. Nice, man. Congratulations. 5.0 is our reserves. And with that, flight level 340, 106. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. 106 and 13 is our ISA deviation. Oh, what happened there? Last page. Back to Perfinet. 12.6, 12.7 is on board. All right, let's see what we got. We need takeoff data, FMC, runway 34, SKCC, runway 34, it's dry, 360 at 13. Is that correct? Nope. Yep, 350 at 9 is what it is, though. Temperature is 32 Celsius, and QNH 1011, the latest METAR. See if we can derate it. I doubt it. Flaps 5, AC on, anti-ice off. It's going to be like, nah. And then, but let's see. Yeah, derate 1. Derate 1. All right. 29 Celsius. Flaps 5. CG 22.0 it says, huh? All right. 140, 140, 146, 140, 140, 146. We are getting people boarded, correct?
This parking is too small.
We are
for your
boarded.
aircraft.
Was given a brand new vehicle middle of July and already have almost 8,000 miles on it. Holy cow, dude. That's a lot. That is a lot. This is going to be a real quick flight up and down. My nose is itchy as hell, and I need to shave. Welcome in, everybody. If I'm missing chats, I'm sorry. It doesn't appear that my chats on the other channels, Beam, Kick, and Instagram, are working. I do appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. We're about ready to get out of here. I believe we're mostly boarded.
Is too small for your
I
aircraft.
think we're waiting on bags. Is probably what we're waiting on. So with that said, we will fire up the APU. I am gonna go grab some coffee. Yeah, they're still loading bags. There is somebody on VATSIM over here somewhere. I don't know what he's doing over there, but APU's firing up. I'll let you guys chill with that for now, and I will be right back. Give me a second. All righty. We are back. Looks like the bags are loaded. APU is likely on. Let's get back in the cockpit and get the heck out of here. If you're just joining us, we are in Cucuta, Colombia, and we're heading down to Bogota. And we just flew in from, the hell did we fly in from? I don't even remember. All right. Get on the plane's power here. Let's get our APU bleed on. Let's get our ground power off. We can prepare for pushback and departure.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Did we get all this done? I don't know. We probably should double check all this. I did not. I definitely did not do that.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right, good there. N1 limits. Get that over there. 146. We did not do our glare shield. That's for damn sure we did not do that. Initial speed 146.
Departure checks complete. Bypass being inserted.
Our departure. Let's read what it is. We need to be above 7,000 feet at DME 15. Climbing out on an arc. I've never done one of these before. I don't even know how the hell to do it.
Locking gear.
Hello, Hawks girl. Chicken dinner. Climbing over some 14,000 foot mountains though, so I'm gonna go ahead and I don't see a top altitude or an altitude to say. Departures runway 3 and 34. Maintain minimum climb gradient of 7.3% until reaching MEA of the assigned route. I guess we're flying runway heading. We'll be going tail left, nose right. I'm not ready, lady. Calm down. I guess we're going to clear ourselves to 18. Start there. Nothing. What up with you? All right. Initial altitude set. Runway heading is good. It does not. Yeah, we're basically trying to get over to there, and then we come across and go out. That's a new one. I don't know what that, I don't know how to do that one. 15-degree DME arc. We'll be going on autopilot shortly after takeoff. Yaw damper is on. APU is already started. Generators are on. Window heat can come on. 34,000. Landing altitude is 8,350. That's quite high. Window heat is up. Light directors can come on. LNAV and VNAV on. Minimums in Bogota. Uh, 8690. Just fly it on, it's programmed in, fly it on autopilot. All right. That is some minimum right there. $86.90. Minimum set. Altimeter reference is set. Auto brake to RTO. Comm radios are good. Doors are closed. APU gen and bleed is on. Ground power has been removed. Auto throttle armed. Fuel pumps back on. We have no fuel in the center tank, so that's good. Hydraulic pumps can come on. Anti-collision light can come on. Parking brake is set. Ground equipment has been removed. Engine area is clear. Chocks have been pulled. Packs can come off. APU is on. Let's go. On the fixed page, you can set the VOR and draw a circle. Oh no, where are we going? On the fixed page, you can set VOR and draw a circle on the DME distance, and you can fly your fixed ring. Okay. I don't know where this guy is taking us. These South American pushback tugs are, pushback drivers are crazy. What's going on, all? Welcome back. We are pushing back. Looks like our push... yeah, right. Pushing back from Colombia. We are we're heading to Eldorado. We are sitting in Cucuta, and we're getting ready to take off. We got a short taxi, so we will be starting both engines right away, and then we'll be on the runway and doing a back taxi, and we'll be out of here. Welcome in. Engine number 2 coming up.
Please set parking brakes.
A quick turn. It might take a few minutes to get this thing going again. There we go. I don't know how long we were on the ground there. It was not long. And that was with a coffee break.
Tow track disconnected.
Engine fail.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
So is the engine started or not started? It said engine fail, but... looks like it started. All right, now we're 102. Looked like a bug. Yeah, it's weird, right? Did some weird things. Let our flaps travel to 5. Everything looks good up here. All right. Generator 1, generator 2, probe heats auto, no anti-ice needed, backs to auto, off, APU bleed off, APU off, engine start switches to continuous, elevator trim is good, flight controls free and correct, recall, taxi lights on, runway turn-off lights on, go wing light on too. Yaw damper tripped? Oh, I think I didn't turn that off, and then when I was doing my pre-flight for this flight, I turned it off. I think that's what that must have been what that was. I thought I shut it off though, but all right, cool. We are taxiing out via Golf and Charlie to the end of room and back taxiing 3-4. Let's make sure nobody's around here. There is a dude who has since disappeared, who was sitting here. Does not look like anyone in the vicinity is coming in. Oh, he left. That's what it was. He just took off. I didn't even see him take off. All right, we out. He's on the same VOR arc, DME arc that we're going to be flying. What's Wit us? I am flying on VATSIM. Wit, welcome in. How's it going? There's nobody. I mean, there is an aircraft in the area, but they didn't say anything. But I am on VATSIM. There's just no ATC anywhere near right now. But yes, we are on the VATSIM network. How are you? Welcome in, by the way. Terrible spot for that catering truck, by the way. All right, we're making a left. We taxied in right here. We're making a left and going and back taxi in this runway. You're on VATSIM. Call sign is THY78K. Nice, man. All right, let's do all of our prep here, so when we get out there, we're not jacking around on the runway and screwing somebody else up. So I'll take a look and see where you're at here in a second, Whit. Appreciate you coming in, saying hello. Yeah, it looks like we are the only 2 aircraft. The guy who just left here, and he is heading down to, actually, he's going down to Rio Negro, and yeah, we're going to Bogota. So we are good. Let's go ahead and do our pre-flight here, or a pre-takeoff. Flight instruments, engine instruments, takeoff data, nav equipment. We gotta put our landing lights on right now because we're going onto the runway. I don't think I ever turned the seatbelt signs off, so we'll make sure that those are on. Runway turn-off lights, taxi lights can come off. Probably leave them on. And then strobes can go up to strobe and steady. And we're ready. I'll definitely take a look and see where you're flying. Where are you flying? What are you flying with? I think we're doing 340, 330, I believe is what it is. 340. Camilo Daza Tower, Argentina 102 is back taxiing runway 34 for departure. Camilo Daza Tower. A little tight for a 737 over here. We're gonna have to do a little differential braking, I think. Come on. All right. Let's go. $80 knots.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. I'm gonna try to hand fly this as much as I can, just to, because I've never flown one of these things, so we'll see how it goes. Flaps can all be cleaned up. Not doing a great job keeping my magenta line here. Sorry, guys. Just I wanted to hand fly this a little bit, just to. I've never done a DME arc at all, so. I mean, it's in there, just basically following the flight director. But I'm also terrible at following the flight director, so. Just figured I'd fly it up to 10,000. I'll make this turn, and then we'll let the autopilot take over. Why can't I climb to my flight? I can. I absolutely could. All right, Whit, thanks, man. Enjoy your... thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I absolutely could have put my flight level in there, my final flight level, but it's... I usually follow the departures even if I don't have ATC, just to stay in practice. That's usually what I do. But... that's some turn here. This is the most I've flown, hand-flown departure since probably Cincinnati, when we were chasing down Boozy and Ibanez. This is probably the most I've flown the departure, and I've never hand-flown a arc. So I'm actually... All right, autopilot on. 13,000 feet. I think they can take it over. All right. Let's get ourselves all situated here. Landing lights can come off. Wing lights can come off. Flaps are clean. RTO. Off. And we're out. 18,000 is our transition altitude. We good to go. Got a killer deal on a honeycomb yoke, quadrant, and pedals. And have flown once. Really? Nice. Whit, thank you again for stopping in. Appreciate you. Sorry, you caught me on takeoff, and I was trying to hand fly, so it was I didn't get to interact too much. Our airport is right over there. I don't know that we have loaded our new... I did. All right, good. Now I can put in 340. Make sure we blow through it. We're not stopping. Standard altimeter. And... that's great, man. That's awesome when you can get... where'd you pick that up at, Skates? Neat. Terrain can come off. They're on. Facebook Marketplace. Nice, bro. Very nice. Lurk. Thanks for the lurk, Scots. Appreciate you, bro. Did you catch that? Oh, you're probably getting ready to land. You probably did not catch the all the hand flying that I just did. just double check all the things. Hassan Alawadi, welcome in on the, and Carlos, welcome in on the Instagram side of things. We're on our way to Bogota, less than an hour, which is good because I got to be out of here around 4:15. We should be landing. We'll be landing well before that. If I can find a flight that I can get set up that's going to be 4 or 5 hours, I think I'm going to do that. And maybe we'll get that prepped if I have enough time once we land. We'll see. As good of a deal may have been a porch pirate deal, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's you're not it's not, you didn't steal it, nor do you know. So I mean, obviously, if you you know, if you knew that it was a porch pilot deal, then a porch pirate deal, then obviously there's some issues there. But you know, if you don't know, could have been they bought the wrong thing for their kid. You know, you don't know. I'm getting hungry. Wife wasn't happy about it, but she got over it. Yeah, right. They always do. The good ones do, anyway. Nice. Fox Girl, you still here? She might be working. Oh, there she is. New health plan from New York City is supposed to go into operation January 1. I have a link that my buddy just sent me, and our friend. Yup. Very sweet. I'm going to forward it over to you, and you can take a look if you'd like. Very detailed, he said. So I have not taken a look at this, but I'm going to send it to you right now. Yeah, so that's good news. My retirement health care is getting a hell of a lot better than what it was since I moved away from New York. Had very, very, very good health care inside the New York tri-state area, but absolutely terrible elsewhere. I can't say terrible. It's not terrible. I had a heart attack and $150,000 of medical bills, and I was responsible for about 4 to 5 of it right now. So I can't say terrible, but it is about to get much, much, much better. So that is good. Yes, difficult for preventative health care is what it really is. That's like, you know, if you got, you know, anything crazy that you need to get done. If you've got a cold, or if you no, you have to go see a doctor or something like that real quick. Like that's when it gets dumb. You can't. The hospital stuff is actually okay. It's the preventative stuff, which is where you would think that they would want you to do it. But yeah, it is great. It's definitely. I had a feeling it was coming because there's so many retirees leaving New York State that they have to do something, but they didn't have to do it. Our union fought for it, so it's. But yeah, it's good. I gotta say, guys, I'm gonna be doing some more flying in South America. Some of these flights are just, some of them are very long, so that's why I couldn't do a few of them. But I had to daisy chain a couple of short ones in. But these are good ones. I'm enjoying it. Flying over Bucaramanga. Oh, you know what we got? We got the Colombian flag on FS Hub today as well. I'm pretty sure I've taken off from Colombia before, but I've never landed in Colombia, so we never got the flag. And today, I believe, we got the Colombian flag. We did. This is my 588th flight on FS Hub for a total of 300,000 miles and 868.15 flight hours. So it will be above. That's what I'm glad about. 150K a year person, and they don't say anything. Yeah, that's you spend 150K on your medical insurance, like 150K on your medical with all the your family stuff. And yeah, dude, a good job with good medical. That's one of the reasons why one of the very many reasons why I ended up in the fire service or in public safety, because I knew you would always have good healthcare coverage. I knew that. Was not an accident, on top of just, being what I always wanted to do. But they cover 150K a year. Wow, that's great. All right, flight level 340. Should probably shut these seatbelts off a little bit before now, but a little bit of time before our top of descent. Not much, 80 miles. Welcome in all. We are 2 away from 1,000 followers on Twitch. We are just went over the top of 4,700 over on YouTube. We're at 4,710 right now, so edging close to the 5K mark on YouTube, and edging very, very close to the 1K mark on Twitch. Beam is steady. We've only been there about 2 months, and we're over 50 followers over on Beam. And Kick, and yeah, I'm not sure what's going on Kick. There's very, very little traction over there. It is what it is. Doesn't cost me anything to stream there, so whatever. I've been trying to put some more content out on Instagram lately as well. We gotta cross that at flight level 220. Is that what that says? Oh, above. Okay. Like, wow. We actually need to start thinking about our descent already. see what our arrival looks like. We're coming in on the Doppelport Echo. Crazy arrivals here. So 13,000. We're coming in on runway 14 left and right. Turboprops. So 13,000 feet is where we got to be. So let's go ahead and dial that in. Runways 32 left and right, 17 between 15 and 17, but we're landing 14, so we got to be at MVS at 13. Double check that. MVS at 13 at 2:30. Okay, cool. We can deal with 2:30. And then MVS at 13. Upman at 12. We're just going to make that a solid 12. And I think we'll go down to 210 just. And then it's 12 again. 12 at Bo 612. Yep. All right. And then 699 at 10. We're going to call it 10. A hard 10. And then we're right down to the runway above 155 at 5 miles out. Okay. Go ahead and check our runway. We're coming in 14 right. We'll be exiting left. Runway's 12,000 feet long. We're good. Does not look like an offset. Missed approach climbed to 13,000 on the RNP missed approach track to MVS. Basically, we're going back to where we came from and holding. Right turn to Bo. Mountainous terrain in east-southeast sectors at 9,800 feet and above with 20 nautical miles. Barrow VNAV for non-barrow compensated aircraft. Not us. Report to ATC if aircraft cannot comply with published speeds. ATC will make appropriate changes or cancel approach and issue a new procedure. Our minimums are insane. I don't know that I've ever set minimums that high anywhere. I think we're good. Let's get our... We have wind coming right down the runway at us. 140 at 10. QNH 1027. Let's draw our pictures. SKBO. Actually, the 5-mile final. Let's do a 5 there, because that's when we can go down to approach speed. What we'll do. And then we are a runway 14 right. And the reciprocal of that runway is 315. Cool. Pictures are drawn. My tech. 11tex is not tracking? Showing that it is. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably not the top. The top one is off my streaming PC. I got to update it up there. Yeah. That's off the streaming PC. I still have yet to get it to work by a remote. It's not. It won't pick it up for some reason. Volanta's the same way. I have to update Volanta as well on the vertical side of things. There he is. Should be good now. All right, top of descent in about 20 miles. I don't know if this is the right chart. That looks better. There we go. That's better. What are you flying today, MyTech? You said you were going to fly a little bit? I know you said you were going to try to join, but I got to look and see what else we can, if we can set up, if we're going to have enough time. I don't know that we're going to have enough time to even get set up for this next, for this one flight that I would like to do. Dulles to Heathrow, huh? I thought Doozy said he was doing that. Maybe he's... I still have yet to fly out of Cape Town too. I bought Cape Town and I still haven't flown that yet. That's a 1,500-mile flight. I was looking for something like this, but 1,500 is like right around that. That would have been a good one to do today. I don't think that one was there when I looked at it the last time. They only had long hauls out of there. Yeah, this LAX to O'Hare one is that's a potential. That's probably about a 3-hour flight, maybe 4. That gives me, if I leave 4, I'll be landing at 8. I gotta get my door. Yeah, I don't know. I might need something a little bit longer than that. I did Seattle to Boston last night. I did that one. I don't know. We'll have to take a look. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get a medium haul set up or not, but probably do the next APL leg, Phoenix to San Fran. Nice. That's a quick one. That's a good one. We are on descent into Bogota. Your next purchase should be the C750. You will love it. Yeah, no, I would definitely. I flew that in 2020, and I enjoyed it a lot. Not opposed. Not opposed. I actually want to get a hold of a good GA aircraft. I'm thinking about doing a couple of the achievements, like the multi-leg achievements and things like that. I don't know which one it was, to be honest with you, but I want to do like the Route 66 routes and things like that. And I have the Sting S4, which is a good one, but yeah, the S4 Sting from who does that? Get the name of the dev. Must have left their Discord. I don't remember. Scott's got the first leg done. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I'll set up for the leg from San Diego to O'Hare for the first leg of the Wolf Air achievement that Continuous Ignition just has put up. So guys, if you're not just so you're aware, if you want to fly with us, and he looks like he's got another he's working on another one too. So Continuous Ignition has been working his butt off getting flights and routes and all things for Wolf Air, and Doozy's been helping as well. But Continuous set up a Wolf Air Fall Colors tour, and it's basically all the areas of fall. This one's JFK to Montreal. You can basically fly wherever you want, or whatever aircraft you want. Then you go Montreal to Toronto, and then Toronto to O'Hare, O'Hare to Denver. So it's just a whole bunch of things he's working on with different various achievements, and gives you some places to fly. You're getting Wolfpack points for it. Denver to Albuquerque, and then you're flying all over the place. Phoenix to San Fran, and so that's the Fall Y'all event. I don't know if that one has started yet. I'm not quite sure, because I'm in the back end of it. But he's also got this MLB postseason one that starts as well. First leg is San Fran to O'Hare, 1,400 miles, 1,500 miles. There's a couple of ones in here, but it's basically following around the postseason the games. So October Classic Wolf Air, that's awesome. But yeah, he's working on all these legs, and then you get the achievement to go in as a Wolf Air achievement, and you get to wear that as a badge of honor, saying that you fly a lot. So you know, that's pretty cool. So appreciate Continuous Ignition for all of that work, putting that together, and all of the work on the routes. We're gonna do a little. I'll throw a little shout out at him, and he's been crushing it. He is also a streamer.
Snuck up on me.
Ah. Why is he not, actually he's not in chat, so I can't give him a shout out, I don't think. I'm gonna try, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it doesn't. Welcome back, Sconce. I see you finished the first leg. Well done. I'm actually thinking about that might be my, I don't know, I gotta look at the time and see how long that is. How long was that flight? Our Caps is collab with Parallel 42. They're merging Chase Plane and FS Realistic Pro, making it FS Realistic Plus. Really? That's pretty cool. When is that supposed to go down, my tech? 1 hour on the dot. San Fran to O'Hare was 1 hour? I think he did a sim, I think he might have sim rated. What'd you fly? Concorde? Oh, JFK to Montreal. Oh. I thought you were doing I thought you were doing San Diego to Chicago. I got you. I was like, that does not sound right at all. We should probably start looking our... I already did that. Oh, that's right. You did do that one. Yeah. So we're down to 18,000 for the RNAV arrival. Transition level is 190. Go ahead and double check our QNH, make sure we're good. It is 1026. Changed slightly. We're going to be at 18,000 feet through a couple of these. And again, that sounds pretty high for where we're at, but our runway is actually at 8,350 feet. So we get pretty high altitude ops. Started the fall monthly. Okay, so they're both active sconce. Okay, cool. I did not realize they were both active. And I honestly, until just now, I didn't realize there were two. So I'm going to have to get my ass to work. San Diego flight was 3 hours and 45 minutes. I don't think that's going to give me enough time. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yo, F1, how's it going, man? Welcome in. We're getting ready to land in Bogota. How's it going with you? A little South American flying today. Having a blast. Airport is off over here. Doing great. Remember how I told you I had stuttering issues with 24? I know it's been a while. No, I remember. But I left 24 and you're back on 20. Wait until the game. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, man. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I don't blame you. I mean, I have days where I'm like, you know, the sim is broke and I'm gonna wait and, you know, I'm gonna quit. But, you know, I think a lot of people come in expecting flight sim in a lot of ways. So I put up with it a little bit more than I probably should have. But I completely get it. Got it, my tech. Thanks. I'll take a look at it. And unfortunately, I can't play that on stream, or I'm gonna get into a little bit of a pickle. So, but I will definitely take a look at it. Looks like there is a hold here, but I don't know. I left 24 and was so mad I did a 22-hour flight from New York to Australia and the landing was butter. Nice. All right, airport is straight out that way. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it with the terrain and the clouds, but... Winds 140 at 9. Temp is 18 Celsius. UNH is 1026. That was all jacked up. 026 is what we have. 14 right, flaps 30, AC on, auto brakes. We're just going to go with 1. Calculate. 152, 146. Landing distance is fine. 12,000 foot runway. We're good. Post it in Discord. Cool. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. We may have to enter a hold here if we're supposed to be down to 13,000. I'm gonna drop. No, we got time. There's that's we're all right, I think. And if we have to, we have to. You need a trusty co-pilot. I can help you. Just fly the plane upside down the entire flight. No fly. Yeah, exactly. You're now on SU4 beta. Was updated. A lot of the WASM issues were resolved. So far having a pleasant experience. Nice. That's good. That's good. Yes. That's funny. Nice. All right. We'll be making our final turn towards the airport here. We just passed the runway center line, but it's over there. But we're still 18,000 feet in the air, which, funny enough, is only 10,000 feet above the ground right now. If you know what you're doing, you can barrel roll a 737. Yeah, well, you've seen me know what I'm doing to decide whether if I know what I'm doing or not. So. I cannot wait to get the new rig and bump up my LOD. So textures load in, and airports load in, and cities load in. Nice. I cannot wait. I was really hoping I'd hear something a little bit today or this week, because it went into pre-production last Friday. So, oh, we do have. Probably should make some call-outs here. There is people here. I'm definitely not hearing anybody at all, though. Like, nobody says anything around here. Bogota. It's Bogota, yeah. I'm still 25 miles out. We're all right. Good to hear. PMDG said there's no need for a 777 update. If you get the WASM errors or CTDs using the 777, it's Microsoft's fault. The ball is in their court. They literally said it like that. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, maybe I'll pop over into SU4. I kind of want to get a few more updates out before I go jumping in, because especially streaming, I definitely don't need any more streaming hiccups than I have. So. So far working, have quite a performance bump. Oh, that's good. That's really good. All right. This is after 2 flights. I've not stress tested. Yeah. Bogota traffic. Argentina 102. We're about 25 miles to the west of the airfield. We'll be coming in full stop, landing on runway 14 right off the Doppler 4 Echo arrival. Bogota traffic. We definitely can continue down. Yeah, it's 10,000 feet. That's where. Wow. Can't go any lower than 10,000 feet on the arrival because of the terrain. Yes, Sconson. Flow Pro is one of the things that I miss the most from 2020. Like I cannot wait to get that back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn our landing lights on. I never did turn our seatbelt signs back on. We're supposed to be down to 210. Some slats out.
2,500.
At BO 612. Yeah. Bogota traffic, Argentina 102. We're on about a 15-mile final, runway 14 right, full stop. Bogota traffic.
2,500.
Whoops. Maximum 185, 20-degree minimum bank angle until end of turn. 195 is where we were supposed to hit. We're slightly slow, but can't go to 15 just yet. About 8 miles out. We'll drop the gear. Auto brake is set.
2,500.
Speed brake is armed. There's the runway. Nice. My aircraft. Little windy. Little windy. Flaps 30. Gears down. What's up, Ibanez? Little South American flying today, bro. How are you? Alright, we're stable. Little rain in the distance there. Looks like it's coming towards us. This ought to be good.
1,000.
A little high on the glide. Wind's coming right down the runway. This is good.
Five hundred. 400. Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
We're still high, but we're that damn high.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
We just gonna roll 12,000 foot runway. Bogota traffic. Argentina 102 is vacated. Runway 14 right at Kilo 6. Taxiing to the gate via Kilo and Papa. Bogota traffic. All right. Got some errands. Just got a haircut. Nice. Yeah, no, I definitely got my haircut. Yeah, definitely got that all squared away earlier. Actually, I need to shave. I was saying that before. Nobody talks on Unicom down here. No call-outs. No, nothing. Taxi light on. APU on. Off. Wing light can come off. Strobes can go down to steady.
Bogota traffic, Avianca 4833.
Aha!
Going to be taxiing to runway 14 right like Golf Papa and Kilo as the company in front of us moves.
There he is. I don't think they have CTAF. Well, maybe Bogota does, but when I checked at Cucuta, they did not. SKBO. No, it says no frequency found. So, all right, let's head in. Couple of peeps here, so we got a 171 according to landing rate manager. I believe this is a freeware scenery that I have. I'm going to hold tight, let these guys come out. Bogota traffic, Argentina 102 is on Kilo. I'll hold short of Papa, waiting for traffic.
Bogota traffic, Rock Smart 5322, push and start from gate 86, Bogota.
As far as I know, it's only in North America that CTAF is used. It doesn't exist here in the EU. Yeah, the EU, I've been to Africa, I've done some Japanese, and I've done South America, and I haven't found any in any other than... Whoa. You guys all right? I think he's, I'll be able to sneak by before, so. Little Avianca, and, yeah, I'd say. Bogota traffic, Argentina 102. We're going to continue Kilo Papa to the gates. Bogota traffic. I don't know, maybe this taxiway, maybe I'm using it wrong, but... I don't see any jet bridges here at all. And there's some over there. Don't see anything over here. Is that a jet bridge? Holy cow, man. Well, maybe we'll get a jet bridge to actually work on this this stream. We had no no jet bridges at all before. Now we have no lines. It's all good. Air stairs. What's up, Corvette? How's it going, man? Interesting. I'm well versed in how the EU operates, but my Western knowledge is questionable. Ah, well, it's questionable ops too. Scots.
Bogota traffic, Rocksmart 5322 taxi, runway 14 right via Papa.
Very interesting jet bridges happening. Jet bridge things happening today. I don't know what's happening. What's up, Darth? Welcome in, man. How goes it? I pulled this Frio scenery down, and I don't know if it's the scenery that's jacked or what, but we're just gonna go ahead and park and call it good at this point. Letter H, how was it? How are you? Welcome in. All right. And shut down the engine. Let these guys throw the chocks in and do their thing. I don't know if the jet bridge is actually going to come over or not. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. It is 3:30. This is perfect. Actually picked the...
This parking is too small for your aircraft. This parking is too small for your
That's what you say all the time, but...
This parking is too small for your aircraft. The boarding requested.
Copa, Colombia. Let's go Copa. I don't know if they're... I don't even know if they're going to let us do anything, but whatever. Anti-collision lights off. Ground power can come on. Wing light should be off. That can be off. Nope, that's off. Taxi lights can come off. Off, 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 off. And our... Cool. All right. Off, 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 off.
There are no passenger stairs.
These can come off.
You will not see
APU bleed on. Hydraulic pumps off. Fuel pumps all off.
passengers deboarding starting.
There are no passenger stairs, so we're not going to see everybody leaving, but we'll... Oh, look, a rainbow. All right. Very quick flight. If you look at San Juan or St. Martin charts, it should say a CTAF. It's the same as the tower. Gotcha. I don't need lines. Won't be long, need to eat? No sweat, man. Thanks for coming in. Take a look. Usually fly offline most of the time, so I just do a 122.8 and off I go. It's fine if you do use but CTAF and B pilot. Yep. So this was our departure out of Cucuta. Little back taxi, little turnaround, and off we went. We had a VOR arc out. I hand flew all of this out to about here-ish, and then I think that's where, yeah, right here is where the autopilot. But I actually hand flew that, and then came out.
Correction. 4849er, lining up departing runway 14
and pretty much straight in, right down here. These guys are all leaving. And we landed right on the very last marker at 167. Floated a little bit, but not bad. I'm good. 10 minutes till... Oh, that's 10 minutes to landing right there, guys. I didn't realize that was you, 10 minutes. How are you?
Oh, no. Who have we got here?
Nate Wolf 49. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastically. Hope you're well as well.
That's-
getting too famous now.
I'm glad I held for him and did the right thing. It is Unicom, yep. This is 10 minutes to landing right there. I don't know if you guys know who he is or not, but a great streamer, really good streamer, content creator. Definitely check him out. I don't know who else he's got with him. All right. So, made it. Oh, wait. Let me upload our other screenshot here. I had no idea. I even grabbed the moment. I didn't even notice it. That's 10 minutes to landing right there. Corvette, you out? Said have a good night. I do not know if we got any for the FS hub. Aeroconomy, we got made money in Aeroconomy. We got bat sim stuff going on. Let's see what we made. We're over 90 grand now on an Aeroconomy. So very good, very good. Let me double check.
Bogota traffic, Avianca 4849er, passing 12,000, final call, Bogota. Bogota traffic, Avianca 4823, taking from 14.
He is not streaming right now, but good content creator. I enjoy him a lot. All right, what else we got to do here?
Traffic, Roxanne 5322, line up, runway 14 right.
There goes, you did some nice separations. Oh, you got, yeah, nice, Ibanez. You've, heard of him. What do you got going? You're doing your I-5 tour tonight, right? What is tonight? I don't even know. Is tonight Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Yeah, because I got to go get my daughter. Yep. Oh, yeah? Met him in, oh, nice. So I don't know what's going on with this scenery, to be honest with you. I thought I downloaded... Oh, boy. Now we're frozen. There he goes. Please set parking brakes immediately. The parking brakes are set, man. Calm down. About to plan it out? Nice. Oh, to be honest, nice, nice. Very good, very good. Well... Let me see here. Yeah, I don't really have any, You know what? We're going to do this for business purposes. Or not. Oh. That's a category. Never mind. What else we got? Let's see who's up. What are you thinking, Ibanez? What are you going to be working on, you think? Are you going to continue the I-5 thing, or are you going to be doing some flights? Maybe some tubes? You seem to, I mean, yeah, I guess you're...
Rock Smart 5322, take off runway 14 for Bogota.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna run. I'm gonna have to get going here. I gotta run out of the house. So, I do indecisive at the moment. That's not a bad thing. It means we have a lot of choices. 3 more rows, and all the hay is baled for the year. Nice, Scathe. Nice. That's great. Not a bad thing there at all. I think I'm gonna send you guys over. I don't know if this is an English-speaking channel or not. I don't think it is. I don't really have a ton of time here to be looking around here. Off he goes. I was actually hoping 10 minutes was going to be 10 minutes was going to be streaming, but that's what I was checking, and he is not.
Bogota traffic, Rock Smart 5322, airborne, clear runway 14 right. Final call, good day, Bogota.
Yeah, absolutely, Ibanez. What you got? Who you got? There's a couple. There's certainly a couple, but I'm all interested. Durka. Oh, I love Durka. I've rated him before. He's online right now. I didn't even see him. He's been back streaming for a while, man. Where's he at? No, he's great. I don't see him on. Or do you see him on? Oh, I was looking for X-Plane. He's yeah. Okay. All right, see you, Scathe. Yeah, guys. All right, if you're over on Twitch, guys, I'm going to send you over to Durka. He's playing on X-Plane. I was looking for MSFS 24. I'm going to fire you guys off over to him. He is a great streamer. He's been back for a little while. I have watched him quite a bit. So you guys enjoy your day. I hope to be back tomorrow for a short stream. I am going to Tennessee on Friday, so after tomorrow, I'm going to be gone until next Wednesday. So, you guys, I appreciate everybody for hanging out and coming in. Real quick, Marco, thank you for the follow. Sleepless Be Flying, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. If you guys followed over on YouTube, Kick, Beam, or Instagram, thank you as well. Thanks for all of the channel points. And one more time, Miss MG Glickman or M Glickman, thank you for the follow. Big Rig, thank you for the 50 bits. Anybody else who dropped bits and it didn't come through, I've been having some issues with my streaming sounds and things and noticing this stuff. I really, really appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow, like I said, briefly, maybe a flight, a couple-hour flight. I might do one couple-hour flight. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again, and we'll see you.
Went live.